Bonjour à tous et bienvenue, on découvre aujourd'hui Twin Mirror qui sort ce 1er décembre 2020 sur PC, PS4 et Xbox One. Nous sommes sur PC, d'ailleurs un an d'exclus pour l'Epic Game Store. C'est un thriller narratif proposé par les développeurs de Life is Strange. De la qualité, un très bon jeu qui était à l'époque épisodique et c'était pareil, enfin ça devait du moins être pareil pour Twin Mirror. Finalement, ils nous le sortent en un bloc. Et ça franchement, ça fait plutôt plaisir. On a attendu, le jeu a été annoncé il y a très longtemps, mais enfin plusieurs années, mais enfin il est arrivé. Je n'ai aucune idée de l'histoire, je ne connais pas les personnages, vraiment c'est de la découverte à 100%, je n'ai même pas lancé le jeu pour tester, donc si jamais ça plante, on aura la surprise. Allez, on lance une nouvelle partie.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Will will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting...
Don't weigh the same. Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Oula, je ne parlerai pas des textures. Après attention, on ne juge pas un jeu sur ses graphismes. Mais quand même, faut un minimum. On est en 2020.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Et là, pour le coup, c'est pas moche. Mais alors, les textures sur la voiture... Ah, on peut en parler, hein. C'est très sommaire. Allons-y.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Panneau de restauration. L'entreprise voulait qu'on sache à quel point elle était généreuse.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Bon retour à Basswood. Putain, il est carré le gars. Hein. Une armoire à glace. Oh, ça a l'air joli ici.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Un panneau d'orientation. Ah d'accord, cimetière, mine de Basswood et la rivière.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick. Donc là on en apprend un peu plus sur son passé, où il a vécu. You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Oui bah je me doute, qu'il faut faire attention. T'inquiète, je vais pas faire le fou, hein. En plus, ayant le vertige, je vais rester calme. Téléphone d'urgence. Directement relié au service de secours.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Forcément, c'est un endroit reculé, on capte que dalle. Panneau faune local là.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Randonnée interdite. Oups.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Est-ce qu'on peut passer par-dessus? Non. Oh, le rebelle. Quasi à nourriture. Protège les randonneurs et les chasseurs des ours.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. It helped give me perspective. Until that day. Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Ah ouais, quand même. Oula. Oh, Pac-Man. Énorme.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Souvenir. Souvenir. Ah, attendez, faut vraiment bien se placer par contre.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
dur. Eh, ils ont mis les succès sur Epic Games? J'étais même pas au courant.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Ah ouais, ils ont mis les succès sur l'Epic Game Store. Mais je viens de débarquer, moi. C'est bien. Pour lire la nouvelle entrée dans le journal. Attends, enquête. Retourne à la voiture, tu as assez perdu de temps. Ça, c'est pas faux. Attends, il y a un menu de personnages? Ah ouais. Sam, Nick et Anna. Affiché. Celle qui m'a échappé. Est-ce que ma vie serait entièrement différente si elle avait dit oui? La revoir, ça va être douloureux, et pourtant une partie de moi a hâte. Le reste a envie de faire demi-tour et de partir tout de suite. Et des mémentos apparemment à débloquer. Nick et moi étions amis depuis qu'on était gamins. C'était mon seul ami. Triste. J'ai joué les fantômes après avoir quitté Basswood il y a 2 ans. Et maintenant, c'est lui qui fait le fantôme, pour de vrai. L'important, il vaut mieux avoir un seul ami, mais un bon ami. Plutôt que d'en avoir 50, tu vois. Mais que ce soit de passage. Allez, retourne à la voiture du coup.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Sinon, est-ce qu'on peut courir quand même, non?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone?
Qui me
I
parle?
know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Bienvenue dans Twin Mirror. Franchement, ça a l'air plutôt intéressant. Par contre, qui c'est lui, celui qui me parlait juste avant? C'est ma conscience? Tu viens toujours? J'espère vraiment que tu pourras venir à la veillée. Ce sera au Haven. Ça gênera pas Nick? Nick se fiche bien que je sois en retard.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Évidemment, il n'y a plus de réseau. Chemin du retour terminé. Ah, il y a plein de succès. Succès trophée, hein, ça dépend si vous êtes joueur PlayStation ou Xbox. Mais là on est sur l'Epic Game Store, hein, sur PC. La fille de Nick. Impossible d'imaginer ce qu'elle traverse.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Laisse-moi m'expliquer, ne parlons pas de ça. Je suis désolé.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Oh là là, mais elle me fait peur en plus, elle est complètement figée. Promettre d'enquêter, ne pas la mêler à ça. Ah, on la mêle pas à ça. J'ai peur de faire le mauvais choix.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Parfois, il faut savoir mentir. Des bons mensonges. L'honnêteté, c'est bien. C'est une grande qualité. Mais quand il faut, il faut. On va enquêter en secrète. Et c'est parti. Que l'enquête commence. Journal mise à jour.
Might as well talk to Walter.
Marchez plus vite.
I'll
Ah bah
have
quand
to
même.
sooner or later.
Ouais bon, c'est pas non plus incroyable. Hein. J'ai connu plus rapide.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs. 2 long years since we last saw each other. You're very late, you know. You completely missed the funeral.
I'm here for Nick's wake, at least.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Je lui ai rendu son embrassade parce qu'effectivement, on avait vu qu'avant, c'était un patron qui a toujours été sympa, donc... Bon. J'espère qu'il l'est resté, qu'il l'est toujours autant.
I'm not ready for this.
Bah si tu es prêt, t'es un grand garçon.
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? Because if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
En tout cas pour l'autre, je sais pas si j'aurais pu me retenir en vrai, hein. Tu vois, on est dans un jeu donc ça va, j'ai le contrôle total. C'est pas toujours le cas. Cathy.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Et c'est elle qui m'a attaqué là-dessus. Et elle a forcément raison, sinon il n'y a pas de jeu. Je pense. emplacement vide. Ouais.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
J'avoue qu'il est à moitié sérieux, à moitié il essaye de retenir son sourire là.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Avec qui as-tu parié? Ce n'est pas pour ça, j'ai gagné le mien de pari. Avec qui as-tu parié?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Ça a été rude.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
C'était beau. Alors par contre, elle avait la bouche quasiment tout le temps ouverte. C'était pas très bien synchro.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Allez, retente frérot.
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often.
That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or
No
two.
more than 3,000 milligrams.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
Et pourquoi il lui a dit peut-être? Quand on t'invite, tu dis oui, c'est tout. Attends, il est où là? Ah, Walter.
Walter can be
I didn't know
overwhelming
you
at
read
times,
Dickens, Ethan.
but he means well.
Allez, une petite bière.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Quand on sait pas quoi répondre. Accélération. Ah, on va se picher bien comme il faut là, je le sens. Allez, encore un. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, les textures, joli.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Alors j'espère juste un truc, c'est que c'est pas le classique, oui en fait c'est lui le psychopathe qui a tué son pote et tout. Ah non. Hein.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up. Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Please let there be water.
Encore de la bière. Un encas. Bon, de l'huile, super. Bouteille, c'est de l'eau ça en bas? Je pense. On vérifie.
Is that... No, that's not
Oh
water.
non, c'est de la vodka.
That is vodka.
Ah oui, c'est marqué
the
dessus en
opposite
plus.
of water.
Mais frérot, t'as même pas d'eau.
No water, of course.
Ah, ce pitch quoi. Tiens, on va se débarbouiller un peu, non? Ça va te faire du bien là. Il y a un petit côté Heavy Rain, hein, quand même.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt? I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Ah d'accord, ma chemise. Oh, elle est tachée de sang. C'est quoi cette angoisse?
That's not good, that's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Aïe aïe aïe. Oh, ça fait flipper, oh. Fonce. Est-ce qu'il faut aller dans la porte ou il faut l'éviter?
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'il faut les éviter. D'accord.
Find the way to calm down.
On va passer à côté alors. C'est pas les mêmes portes. Ouais, non, je pense qu'il faut esquiver, moi. Oh. Ça commence à être tendu, là. Ça passe. Recentre-toi. C'est pas possible! Danger. Ah, d'accord, on a les infos. Derrière 3, je suis un meurtrier. Prison, tu es un meurtrier. Abandonne. Douleur de la mort et isolement, souffrance mort. Oh. Coupable. Fuis et planque-toi. Reprends le contrôle. Ah merde. Allez, sans moi aller à gauche. Oh, il est juste derrière. Ah, il est juste derrière.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Et je l'ai vu la bonne porte. Je l'ai vu. D'accord, donc là on reprend avant, mais elle était super dure à choper. Elle était à gauche, il me semble. Mais elle arrive d'un coup. C'est encore un peu plus loin. Si je dis pas de bêtises, c'est celle-là, là. On reprend le contrôle. Tu te fous de moi, là? Oh là, ça bouge maintenant. C'est quoi cette angoisse? Pas d'issue. Oula. Donc en fait faut prendre la porte qui est avec le texte en blanc quoi. Ah, regardez, on l'a ici.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
C'est 3 mois.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Get far away. Don't just go.
Partir aussi vite que possible.
Hide. It's never happened.
Ah d'accord. Non non, il s'est pas rien passé. Hein.
If I run, and you face what happened. Answers.
C'était quoi celui de droite? Pour l'instant, je pars sur celui de gauche.
Far away.
Non, je prends celui de gauche.
Just go.
Allez, c'est parti.
Far as fast. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
On veut des réponses.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I can poke around without making waves. Mostly. It used to be my job.
You're great at finding facts. Not quite so good at blending in.
I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head.
It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved.
I don't know if he'll see it that way.
I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Tu as bien raison. Produit nettoyage peut utiliser efficacement vu l'odeur. Je vais faire le tour de la pièce. Arrête la plupart des tentatives de vol. Je suis très intéressé par les bouteilles souvent.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Sauf les bouteilles d'eau. Ça. Compte des tonnes.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Ah, on veut savoir. Des canettes de soda. Fût de bière, produit de nettoyage, ouais.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around.
Recueillir les indices sur les événements de la veille.
I ended up drinking
Pas tout seul.
alone. So who brought that second glass?
Ah ah. Qui est venu ensuite? Caisse enregistreuse. Une batte de baseball. Il est équipé si besoin. Sol collant. Y'a pas un petit filtre là, comme dans Assassin's Creed, histoire de voir ce qu'il faut analyser?
These were sent scattering.
Pub saccagé.
Someone thrown into them?
Un indice supplémentaire.
Ripped. Did
Banquette
this happen
abîmée.
yesterday or was it always like that?
Sortir sert à rien. Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver d'autre? Le jukebox. Légèrement déplacé en lien avec la bagarre. La borne Pac-Man, la fameuse. On va situer un petit peu les éléments.
Ugh. Did I do this?
Le panneau cassé.
Sorry,
C'est un
Nick.
bordel. Y'a rien par rapport au billard? Non. Alors qu'est-ce que je n'ai pas analysé finalement là? Une serpillière. Ça me fait une belle jambe. Je passe de l'autre côté du bar, on sait jamais s'il y a quelque chose. Je pense que j'ai tout regardé pour le coup. Apparemment ça ne suffit pas, j'ai dû oublier forcément quelque chose. Mais d'accord que ça se passe à l'intérieur, hein, de toute façon. Bouteille cassée.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Mais ça, on le savait déjà. Je regarde un petit peu à toutes les tables. On peut pas jouer à Pac-Man? Ah! Ça, c'est trop bien par contre. Faire une partie. Yes! Je suis sûr qu'il y a un succès avec ça. Oh, c'est trop cool! C'est le même, hein. Le vrai, l'unique. Ah, ça, je sais que mon père est assez fan de Pac-Man. Il était pas mauvais. Enfin, pas mauvais par rapport à moi, évidemment. Attention. Hop là! Vas-y, on va tous les bouffer! Bon, pas tous. Allez, amenez-vous! Il faut les attirer. Oh, c'était limite! Quel PGM! Par contre, là, je crois que c'est un peu limite ouais, pour les avoir à fond. Non, c'est trop dommage. Et voilà, j'ai pris le risque. Tant pis, alors j'ai fait un score vraiment pitoyable.
Almost beat his score this time. Maybe one day.
Ouais, sûr qu'il y a un succès avec ça. Avoir un meilleur score que lui. Horloge cassée. Ah bah voilà.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Mais je pense que j'ai recueilli tous les indices, non? Remarque, celui-là, je l'avais pas trouvé, donc peut-être que j'en ai loupé d'autres. Hein. J'avais pas examiné, attends.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Le vase brisé.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Effectivement. On va tout analyser là. Fleurs. Ouais, je pense que c'est bon. Ah, la casquette de Joël.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Eh ouais. Déjà ça, je l'avais pas trouvé. Ouh. Ouais, c'est bon, il déboule les autres là. Maintenant. Tu sais quoi, ne les bouffe pas et termine le plateau là. Let's go. Non, mais c'est pas vrai. Ah, il est repassé physique. Game over. Alors, est-ce qu'on a battu le record quand même? Shadow Blinky, Speedy Pinky. Oui, bon, c'est bien. Moi, je suis où, moi? D'accord.
I finally beat Nick's high score. Wish he were here to take it back.
Ah bah ça y est, je l'ai battu. Voilà. Donc on l'a eu et ça sert à rien, hein, c'était juste pour le délire. Il y avait même pas de succès en plus. Moi ça a abusé. Hein. Ah. Et ça je l'ai pas analysé. Oh là là. Mais c'est ça.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Bouteille vide.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Ah, Hugh Kirkland, pharmacien. Buvez beaucoup d'eau, excellent pour les maux de tête. J'ai que de la vodka.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Intéressant. Ah, je pense qu'on a fini au niveau des indices.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Ah oui, mais c'est pas toujours évident de réfléchir.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Répondez à la question pour commencer à formuler une hypothèse. Où est-ce que ça a commencé? Ah! Alors c'est notre première reconstitution, donc je suppose que ça va être gentil. Ça a commencé là-bas. Quand on picolait comme un trou.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Répondez toutes les questions pour formuler une hypothèse. Ah, y a pas d'ordre. Alors attends. Où la bagarre? À tête continuer. Vers l'entrée, vers le pilier, vers le pilier.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
D'accord. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Qu'est-ce que... Putain, c'est chiant pour lire par contre. Où est-ce que ça a fini? Attends, faut que je me mette du bon côté, hein. C'est un peu qu'à ce moment par contre ça. Alors où est-ce que ça a fini? Près du jukebox, au comptoir, sur la scène. Sur la scène?
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Qui était impliqué? Denis, Hugues, carte de visite, casquette.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Bon, après ils vont sur scène, voilà. Ouais, c'est plausible, hein.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Ouais, j'y crois pas trop.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Ouais, ça peut être Joël, hein. Ah, on dit Joël? À la reconstitution. L'horloge se casse la gueule.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
Ça commence forcément d'ici. Par contre, faut choisir qui c'est qui est impliqué. Genre, on met
That's Dennis's.
Denis.
I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Bah, vers le pilier, oui, vu que forcément l'horloge est tombée. Donc c'est forcément vers le pilier, c'est pas vers l'entrée, hein. On est bien d'accord. Et où est-ce que ça a fini? Bah, sur la scène.
Looks like not e- I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well,
I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Centre de Basswood. Franchement, le jeu est sympa, hein. Ça suit bien. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez.
of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it. I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
On va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui, j'espère que cette vidéo vous a plu, et franchement, je me tâte à faire la suite. Parce que j'étais parti pour une découverte, mais j'aime beaucoup l'ambiance, j'aime beaucoup le côté enquête, mystère. Dites-moi si vous souhaitez la suite. Si vous êtes chaud, franchement, on continue, sinon on s'arrêtera sur la découverte. Mais franchement, j'ai envie d'avancer. Merci à tous en tout cas, j'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Pensez à vous abonner pour ne pas louper les prochaines sur la chaîne. Mettez un petit pouce bleu, voilà, c'est toujours très plaisir. Si vous avez aimé la vidéo, bien sûr, seulement. Et seulement si vous avez aimé. Portez-vous bien et à très bientôt. Ciao ciao.